Vladimir Putin tried to claim that 2026 would be the year Ukraine collapses and Russia overruns the country. But the bluff he used to gain leverage in peace talks has unraveled as Ukraine proves time and again that Russia isn't the force Putin claims it to be. It's not Ukraine's defenses that are collapsing, it's Russia's front line. That front line is breaking all across Ukraine as Russian offensives are being shut down left, right, and center. The perfect example comes from the cities of Pokrovsk and Mirnograd in the Donetsk Oblast. Both cities, key to controlling the Donbass region, have faced relentless Russian assaults for months, or in Pokrovsk's case, almost 2 years. Pokrovsk has been Ukraine's vital logistical hub in the Donbass. If it and its satellite city Mirnograd fall, Russia gains platforms to launch attacks further north toward Sloviansk and Kramatorsk. At least, that was Putin's plan. The plan is unraveling. After weeks of failing to launch large-scale attacks, Russia switched to dispersed infantry tactics to seize key positions. It hasn't worked. Instead, Russia has earned an enormous number of casualties. On January 19th, Ukraine's 7th Air Assault Corps reported the outcome of Russia's latest failed assaults in this direction. In 1 week, Ukrainian forces eliminated or wounded 370 occupiers, destroyed or damaged 86 vehicles, 20 guns, and neutralized almost 1,400 attack drones. These are losses of over 52 soldiers per day. Crucially, Ukraine's actions are disrupting Russia's ability to amass forces for future large-scale assaults. Due to our counteractions, the enemy is unable to sufficiently accumulate forces. Thus, the enemy is unable to conduct open direct assaults, the Corps reported. This is a microcosm of the entire 1,200-kilometer front line. On the same day, President Volodymyr Zelensky commended Ukrainian troops for good results in defending our positions despite harsh weather and constant assaults. He highlighted successful defenses in the Pokrovsk, Kharkiv, and Kupiansk sectors, with Ukrainian units like the 1st and 225th Separate Assault Regiments and the 5th Assault Brigade conducting counterattacks that regained ground. The story repeats everywhere. In the southern Orikhiv sector, assaults are repelled. In Sumy, the same. In Ocherekine, brilliant defense continues. Ukraine has the receipts. For instance, in northern Kharkiv, the Kartia Brigade destroyed about 70 Russian infantry in a week using cluster munitions and drones. In Pokrovsk, drones from the Birds of Madyata Brigade intercepted a Russian attack on January 16th, killing or injuring all participants. Drones have become pivotal. On January 18th alone, they were responsible for about 1 in every 3 Russian vehicle losses and soldier casualties, destroying 47 vehicles and killing 187 soldiers in 24 hours. The highlight of Ukraine's reversal is Kupiansk. Contrary to Russian claims of capturing it, Ukraine is now reclaiming massive amounts of the city in a dramatic reversal, according to the Financial Times. Deploying elite drone units like the Lazar Group and leveraging the city's challenging geography, forests, and the Oskil River, Ukraine is on the verge of liberating Kupiansk entirely. Russia's assaults haven't stopped, but they are failing spectacularly. An RBC Ukraine report for January 18th noted 69 combat engagements across the front in 24 hours. Of 29 assaults in the Pokrovsk direction, Ukraine shut down but 1. Russia's losses for that period were staggering: 1,080 soldiers, 845 drones, 105 vehicles, and 33 artillery systems. Why is Russia's front line collapsing? Massive, unsustainable losses. Ukraine reports approximately 1,227,440 Russian casualties, along with over 11,500 tanks and 23,900 armored vehicles destroyed. This decimates experienced personnel and depletes armor, forcing Russia to use poorly equipped and inexperienced replacements. Forced tactical changes. Due to catastrophic vehicle losses, Russia abandoned mass assaults for small unit infiltration tactics. While these groups sometimes penetrate Ukrainian lines, they are often identified, encircled, and destroyed without support. Ukraine's devastating defensive tactics. Ukraine employs layered defenses, ditches, wire, mines, and drones, and a clever bait-and-switch strategy. Ukrainian troops withdraw from a position, lure Russian forces in, and then obliterate them with pre-sighted drone, artillery, and mortar fire before retaking the ground. Crumbling morale. New Russian recruits, witnessing the slaughter of their comrades and knowing they are likely next, enter assaults terrified and demoralized. Ukraine's tactics exploit this fear, making each new wave less effective. As more holes are poked in the Russian front, Ukraine is preparing to shift its approach in 2026. Defense will remain strong, but after a 2025 that has crippled Russia's front line, Ukraine sees opportunities to retake more territory and is going on the offensive.